All right, ladies and gentlemen, what is up? It's a beautiful Sunday here, at least in Ohio. I can't speak for wherever you might be joining us here today, but we are super pumped to be starting the playoffs here in our 2020 Perfect World redo. And we got a good one today. We're going to start it off with a bang. We're going to start it off with the Browns, because why not? And we are super pumped to bring this one to you again. Phil Nagy for Nagy on Sports, joined today by Kit Nagy. Kit, how are we doing this morning?
Doing great. It's nice here too, and looking forward to some Sunday Wildcard football action in our Perfect World redo playoffs. It looks to be a chilly day here in Cleveland at home, hosting a Wildcard game just the way you want it, and really excited to watch this one.
Indeed, indeed. I see you went with the color rushes today, too, at home. Love it for the playoffs here.
I did. We hadn't seen them all season. Needed to break them out for a big day.
All right. I'm still not sure why Stefanski keeps wearing hoodies and looks more and more homeless every time we see him. Of course, Baker's beard's getting pretty out of control as well. There is the division. I'm not sure if that's necessarily how it's going to go. They will reseed, of course, based on highest seeds, but a potential to be facing the winner of that Chiefs-Raiders game. So, hey George, welcome on. Appreciate you moderating today's chat here at Nagy on Sports. Let's kick this thing off. Let's do it. I'm ready.
Let's do.
Hey John, welcome on. Woof woof indeed. Browns definitely need a better start on offense. Again, that Week 17 matchup with the Steelers started pretty slow. Their defense just kept chugging along, keeping them in the game though. Here's Deshaun Watson out onto the field again. Clearly things are kind of a really good season on Kit's version of the sim for sure.
Oh, yes.
38-7, 4,500 yards. Holy moly. Part of a big reason they went 11-5. And the only reason they're not sitting at home with a home playoff game is because they were in the same division as the Titans, who went 14-2. Watson back to pass. He's going to roll to the right. It's picked on the first play. He's got it wrangling right side 20. 10-5. Carl Joseph. How about that for the first play of the playoffs? Wow.
Well, that's a great way to get it started. Get a team a huge energy boost right out the gate. Carl Joseph just finds himself in the right spot here to take the ball away. Inadvisable pass over the middle from Deshaun Watson. Pick six city right out the gate.
Let's go. Huge play to start it. Feels very Steelers-esque there.
Certainly did.
Touchdown on the first play of the playoffs.
Certainly did. Love it. Love it.
10 seconds into the game, Watson rolled right, then tried to throw back across, a little dump off, and Carl Joseph said, I'll take that. And House called that thing. What a play there. Exactly, George. Cadillac Carl, not just for running people over. That time he ran right into the end zone. 7-0 Browns, just 10 seconds into the game. Wow. Gosh, this defense has been so good for the last half of the season. Really has.
They sure have. They've been just lights out, taking the ball away, playing opportunistic defense, but also just really sure tackling and finding ways to get off the field however they get it done. I mean, very, very good defense late stretch of this season.
Again, and the only real difference is that A, Grant Delpit's healthy, B, all the players are healthy, and we spent a lot of time putting in the real Joe Woods system for what you are going to see next year. Again, I'm not sure how smart Madden will be about that kind of a thing, but we'll go in and fix it. You know that we will. So I think this is definitely, again, with a couple of even better pieces at the slot and at your third safety spot. And then potentially, I don't know, McKinley and Vernon may be interchangeable at this point. But and Malik Jackson instead of Larry O is probably a pretty similar trade-off at this point. But in general, you're going to hopefully see real life look a lot more like how this sim has.
Yeah, I agree. Absolutely.
All right, back to pass. Firing right side. Up into traffic, and it's going to be caught and brought down at the 13. Ronnie Harrison was late getting over there. And Will Fuller, who got paid a few days ago, is down to the 13. And just like that, the Texans are inside the red zone.
Yeah, after a really great start from this defense, find a few gaps in the secondary there for Deshaun Watson, and he's exploited it for a couple chunk plays now.
Play action, they go left side on a slant, and he's got it. He fires it into Cooks, who's down to the 4, who had beaten Greedy Williams to the spot now, 2nd in inches, but they are inside the 5. Pitch it to the right side, David Johnson, he's got the angle, and he spins into the end zone. Touchdown, Texans. That didn't take long. A quick counter strike for this Texans offense. Wow.
Yeah, quick counter strike indeed. They really took advantage of some holes there in the defense that they were able to march right down the field and answer right back, and really kind of reset this game, as if that turnover had not happened. So really that's not what you want to see on the second effort from the defense. But that will bring the Browns offense out, and hopefully they're a little juiced from their defense showing out early, and hopefully they'll come out with a little bit of zest here on their first drive.
That would be lovely. Again, still just 2.5 minutes into this game. That scoring drive took them exactly 5 plays right down the field. As I was singing the praises of the defense, they were getting shredded all the way down the field. So that's all right. Back, so maybe he'll be better in real life than he has been in our sim. Again, those are Baker's stats from Kit's version. He has more TDs on my end. That's about the only difference, in more yards, I guess. All right, well, here we go. 7-7, all tied up when Baker gets the first snap of his day here, starting his first playoff game. Across the middle, he's got a wide open player, and that's going to be Landry down to the 45. Great play, 20 yards, first down, Browns.
And that's just what you want to do if you want to get this offense rolling, if you want to get a quick answer to Houston's offensive production here. Find Landry in the middle on a nice little zone beater where he just has a gap in the middle between the defenders, and he makes them pay there. Sure hands from Landry, and a fast start from this offense, just what you needed to see.
Welcome in, Graham. Yeah, John, they did score quick. A couple of long passes and then a little toss to the 4. Turnaround play action, watch out! He's gonna run right into Whitney Merciless. And Jed Will's gotta be a little stronger at the point of attack, especially on that boot action. Baker rolled right into that one.
Yeah, that's interesting. They're trying to set up a boot action without having actually run the ball yet. Seems like not your ideal play call there just yet. Usually those take a little while to set up into a game. Look to do those a little bit later in sets once the run has been established, but likes to do it there pretty early, and it unfortunately blows up in Mayfield's face.
All right, double tight into the right side, Janovich into the game. Now they're going to run the ball for the first time. Chubb, right side. He's got a hole, 45, 50. Sweet juke move, Chubb, 35, 40, 30, 25, 20. He's going to get pushed out of bounds at the 16. Wow, what a run, Nick Chubb.
What a run indeed. Great move at the second level there to get himself a whole bunch of extra yardage. The only thing here that I don't find realistic is the real Nick Chubb is gone there. He's got a second gear that he can just put it in, and there's no way anybody's catching him. I'm not sure why he's kind of weaving there a little bit back and forth, which just kind of slowed him down and allowed the Houston's defenders' pursuit angles to work out for them. But yeah, the real Nick Chubb is gone, and that's a touchdown. But very nice pickup for Nick Chubb.
46 yards on his first carry of the game. Now Hunt up the middle. He's going to juke and break a tackle, and another juke. And are we going to get a stupid late block in the back?
I think that might be a hold. Yeah, unfortunately.
Unnecessary.
And also very uncharacteristic. That's not very much like Batonio to hold, especially in a spot like that.
Good point, Graham. They set that up with the sack. All right, we're at a 2nd and 14 now as Chubb tries to get some of that penalty yardage back, as it was 1st and 17. Now Hunt back into the game with 3 tight ends. Some boot action now to the right side. Mayfield's got time. He's going to throw it out, and it hits him, and he drops it. Whoa, Njoku just drops the football. Wow.
A little bit of the dropsies there. Don't want to see that. That was well set up boot that time because they had established the run. It was respected that time.
Firing deep, and he's just going to throw it out of the back of the end zone. Actually hits the upright. Baker, smart play not to force it there. They're going to unfortunately have to settle for a field goal when Chubb had him all the way down to the 6.
Yeah, this drive was a little interesting. Lots of fireworks in that drive, but unfortunately, a pair of just stupid mistakes that allow for going backwards. And realistically, to me, that Nick Chubb run probably should have been a touchdown, but we'll certainly take the points there and hopefully continue to produce on offense. Gonna clean up the mistakes though.
Yep. Still haven't even played 5 minutes of this football game yet. 10-7, a lot of fireworks early. Welcome in, View. Appreciate you helping to moderate the chat as well for us on the YouTube channel. Stretch it right side, David Johnson. Oh, he just ran right past Miles. What was Miles doing? Good tackle, though, by Money Mitch.
Yeah, speaking of uncharacteristic, that never happens to Myles Garrett. He's one of the most athletic and able tacklers on the edge that you'll see in the game, and he's going to make that tackle every time, not let a guy just run past him.
Back to pass to Sean. Little quick slant across the middle. It's going to be real close to the line to gain. Good sure tackle in the middle there by B.J. Goodson. 3rd and 2 upcoming here.
Yeah,
fullback
big play here.
Yep, fullback checking in front of Johnson. They're going to go play action and then fire a little dig route from the right side. That is, I can't see the number. I still can't see the number. Jordan Akins. I was going to say tight end Jordan Akins there on the play. So first down for the Texans. Again, they're up to the 41. So after the very first play where Watson threw a pick 6, their offense has been pretty efficient in moving the football. Swing pass out to the right side. Broken tackle, Duke Johnson got past Denzel, and then Carl Joseph was quickly there to clean it up.
Yeah, speaking of sure tacklers, Denzel tends to be a very sure tackler too. He doesn't miss a lot like that. I'm a little bit more willing to give Duke Johnson the credit on a broken tackle on Denzel than Myles Garrett missing out on the edge.
Another broken tackle there by Duke Johnson.
Brings up another big 3rd down here, though. We'll see if they can get off the field.
Oh, Graham, we love him. Kit and I are going to do a free agent reaction. Video knocked away on the right side. I think that was Carl Joseph again, maybe Kevin Johnson. It's actually hard to see the numbers with these color rush, but it's okay. They look so good.
They do look so good. Yes, we're absolutely stoked, Graham, about the free agency so far for the Browns. It has been just electric. AB continues to prove his worth, and I think I think he's outdone himself. I thought last year's offseason was fantastic for free agency, and I mean, we haven't even finished this and haven't even gotten to the draft, but I'm already thinking this year might be even better.
Yes, sir. Turn around, give it up the middle. Chubb breaks the first tackle. Second one from Zach Cunningham does bring him down. Just a gain of 2 for Chubb, left side.
Yeah, for sure, View. It's really looking that way. I think it's going to be great.
Back to pass. Oops, excuse me, a little inside zone look. Hunt. He's got a first play there. Kareem Hunt.
Yeah, really establishing this run game, both Hunt and Chubb getting going here. The one nice run from Hunt earlier had gotten taken away from that Batonio hold, but both of the running backs really producing here on these drives. Good to see, because that's such a staple of this offense.
Welcome on, Aaron Burr. Good to have you today. Sorry, everyone, if you're watching with your kids, note to Phil, do not say the word hunt after the word look. It's like, there's a little look for, never mind. Anyway, don't put a K at the beginning of the word hunt. There you go. All right, left side, little slant. They're going to get a first down. Didn't need much. That's Higgins, and he gets a first down catch. Shotgun now for Baker. He's got trips to the right side. Hunt behind him. Little angle route across the middle. Actually, no, it's going to be a slant to Beckham, who came right in front of Hunt. Interesting play there, 7 yards for Beckham.
It was interesting, though, but it is a good first down production to get them in a better position here on second.
Boot left, just go ahead and throw it. This one's going to be surely caught and then pushed out of bounds.
Little fullback glove. Little Janovich out of the flat. Love it.
There you go. Little Andy Janovich. Kit loves the fullback glove. That was, of course, his position in high school and college. Up the middle. This time, Chubb has a nice run of about 5 on first down. They're moving the ball well here.
And I used to be pretty good in those little raggle routes. I used to be able to. I had sure hands, and I could catch those out of the backfield, and I love getting those called.
Absolutely, sure did. That one's going to go for no gain, however, 3rd and 6 on the little dump off to Landry. Big 3rd and 6. They are in Parkey range, but just barely, based on what we've seen from Parkey here in the sim so far. Back to pass Baker on a 3rd and 6. He's going to go left side, and he just throws a weird pass, and it's picked off, and he might go the distance. Baker, can you get the angle? 30, 25, 20, 10, 5, touchdown. Matching pick 6s.
Yeah, that was just ugly. I mean, I don't even know what Baker was thinking on that throw. Really throws up kind of a bit of a lollipop there that that the Texans are able to take advantage of, and that might have been some miscommunication between Baker and his receiver, but not an advisable throw. A lot of defenders kind of in the area, and that lollipop certainly not what you want to put up there. Makes a very easy play for the Texans.
Yeah, it looked like maybe it was one of those like wheel routes where we see them mostly go in incomplete, but that time Justin Reed read it, took it to the house. You're done with the Ravens, Soldier? You're going to be a Steeler fan now?
That's
at least come over to our side.
Yeah, that's interesting. I mean, if you're going to hang out on a Browns channel, you would think. I mean, maybe you just want to have somebody to be an antagonist for Browns fans, but yeah, if you're going to pick first Ravens and then Steelers, that'll do it.
Yeah, you're right, Graham. There really is. And I think actually, as I've gone back and looked at it, I think whatever is wrong with Baker Mayfield in terms of the inner workings of Madden 21, I think the same could be said for Josh Allen, because he sucked. He sucked in the sim this year, and he's way better than they gave him credit for. So I think whatever they've kind of got baked into Baker in terms of like not going to be very good or whatever, I think Josh Allen has a lot of the same thing. 2nd and 6, right side, out of the backfield. They've got Chubb. Whoa, big push.
Yeah, and actually, Soldier, I think you're actually better off with the Ravens if you're going to be on one of those two teams. Steelers look like they're kind of going backwards right now.
Oh, that's good. I'm good to hear that. That's a throw out to the left side, up to the 44-yard line. Good catch by Hooper, his first catch of the day. I am excited to hear that, George.
I had heard the same thing.
Cleans up a lot of those things.
Yeah, I had heard the same thing, that it is quite a bit better, so hopefully that's actually the case. Unfortunately, this is the computer, which I have PC version, which I'm not going to get like next gen physics or any of that stuff, because it's just
that's true.
Unfortunate reality I'm stuck with.
And I continue to not be able to get a PS5, so when we stream from my end, still stuck with 4. Right side Hunt here, first play of the second quarter. He's got a nice run and a first down, and they are running the ball very well today so far, specifically against a base 3-4, which typically we see them struggle with a little bit more.
Yeah, Hunt having a really nice game so far, averaging almost 9 yards a carry, and pretty much has been just very, very sure runs from him and finding nice holes.
Trips to the right side. They're going to give it up the middle again. Hunt, huge first down run again. He's past the 20 to the 17. Kareem Hunt just rolling.
Yeah, and that almost pushes his average to 10 yards a carry. Very impressive from Hunt, this effort early. And Chubb's having a pretty good game too, as he had that big long run early in this game. So both running backs getting going in this one, setting up this offense for all kinds of opportunities.
Left side, this time it's Chubb, and he breaks a couple of tackles before Merciless throws him down after a gain of 3.
Taken down at the 14-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Left side, stretch it again. He's going to push towards the 10. They're going to give him the 11. Chubb sets up a 3rd and 4.
The Bengals do have some upside, although they've done some pretty head-scratcher things here in free agency, so we'll see what happens with that team.
Back to pass, right side, coming back. Are they going to give him the forward progress? I don't think so.
Yeah, no, I think because he was running under his own power backwards towards the ball and the defender wasn't there, that's the correct call to, because forward progress only really counts when you have contact from the defender for the forward progress. So if the defender was there right away, yes, he would have had the first down, but because he continued to run backwards towards,
true,
that unfortunately is going to leave him short there. He's going to set up. Actually, they're going to go for it here on 4th and 2.
Wow.
Aggressive, I like it.
Finally, a Stefanski-like thing. They're going to turn around. They're going to give it to Chubb. He's easily got the first down inside the 5 to the 2. Nick Chubb for 8. First down, Brown.
Very nice pickup here. Brings up 1st and goal. Great call.
And some realism. Stefanski absolutely goes for that play. Hunt left side, broken tackle. He's going to maybe lose a yard. He is.
Yes, I absolutely agree. Kevin Stefanski does go for it there, and great pickup.
Left side, easily walks in. He has the entire side of the field to himself. Nick Chubb, Touchdown Browns, their first offensive touchdown of this wild card game.
Yeah, absolutely. Just walks in, really nobody there once he beat that first defender, and then just wide on the outside. Very nice seal blocks from his blockers in front of him. Well, it makes it very easy for him to get into the end zone here, and then really proves out the going for it on 4th and 2 there. Worst case, they don't get it. They don't get the 3 points, but they pin the Texans back. But best case, they get that touchdown instead of a field goal. Huge upside, and it shows out this time.
Absolutely. Parkey pops that one through. How about 13 plays, 88 yards, 625 there. After that first quarter, felt like it took forever. Nice long drive there that actually spanned the quarter break.
Yeah,
and
very
a
nice.
3-point lead.
Very nice production on the ground for the Browns, and that's exactly what makes this offense go and takes those long, tolling drives that really take their toll on the defense. And that's exactly what you want to be doing as the Browns, and allows you to go to more of your playbook and really take advantage of some things the defense is now going to start giving you.
Again, in real life, 48-37. We're trending that way. A lot of points here. Again, just 4 minutes into the second quarter, already 17-14. Teams have traded touchdowns and pick sixes. That one's going to be dropped, though, across the middle by Darren Fells.
Yeah, he's usually pretty sure-handed. Unusual drop for him. Wouldn't have been a lot of yardage on that one, but defender was right there, and ball came out of there.
Back to Pat. Just kidding. He's going to give it to Duke up the middle. Duke angling right side. He's got a nice hole, and he's going to be ripped down about the 31. Duke Johnson, little gain of 6 now, 3rd and 4. 3rd and 4. Pressure coming from Miles. He's going to chase Watson down at the 23-yard line. Your NFL sack leader of all time in a season gets his first of the postseason.
I'll tell you what, that's what Miles gives to you. I mean, he comes all the way from the backside here to chase down Deshaun Watson, who is one of the faster and more elusive quarterbacks in the NFL. But that's what Myles Garrett gives you. He gives that supreme athleticism that he can just fly off the edge, and he does there and chases Deshaun Watson down, not ready for it, takes that sack. And Myles Garrett is just such a monster back there.
Dropped something in the door, and my dogs thought it was the apocalypse.
Yes, I agree that I'm actually really happy Juju goes back to the Steelers this year on a 1-year deal. If anything, that'll give us, the Browns are the Browns, that much more motivation this whole year.
Tight ends into the football game. Will they run it, or they like to do a lot of boot out of this one? They're just going to hand it off. And Nick Chubb for 4 to the right side.
Number 24, Nick Chubb, the ball carrier. The tackle made by
I like that view.
A gain of 4. It's now
Nameless gray faces.
Left side going to be dropped at the point of attack, right at the line to gain. As the line to gain is the 50, pretty much right on it. Landry's going to drop that one. Across the middle, wide open, just going right down the seam. Austin Hooper, first down, Browns.
Yeah, nice little touch pass from Baker here to hit Hooper in the seam. Just puts just a little bit of touch in it to get it as a timing route there in that opening between the defenders, and he just hits Hooper. Hooper comes up with a sure catch and gets us the first down.
All right, 2 tight ends to the left. Janovich in front of Chubb with a tight formation. You can see Beckham. And then must be Landry way out far to the left. We can't see. A little motion to the right side. Turn around, give it to Chubb. He's going to go up the middle again. Nice little cut in the hole, and he's going to get up to the 35. The 36, a gain of 3, 2nd and 7.
Those short little runs don't seem that important, but they're actually so important in field position game, getting yourself a little bit of yardage for 2nd and 3rd down.
Up the middle again, Hunt this time, and he's going to just get 1 yard, a 3rd and 6.
And keep in mind, too, all of those runs in the middle are going to wear this defensive line down over the game.
Absolutely. Blitz coming left side. They throw into it, and it's going to be knocked away there. Good hands to knock that ball out of Landry's hands. It's Vernon Hargraves, the corner on that side. Big 52-yarder for Parkey. Can he do it? He can. Wow, let's go, Cody.
Yeah, for electronic Cody Parkey, that's a really long kick. They don't seem to give him a lot of respect on his leg. I think part of that is because the Browns aren't going to be kicking a lot. in situations like that, just because their offense is a little bit more productive, and when they're 4th and medium, 4th and short, they're probably going for it. Less likely to turn to the kicker in those spots, but the real Parkey can hit those and get a little bit of grace here on this one with Digital Parkey kind of following suit.
Yeah, finally. He's missed like 46 and 47 yarders short before, so I was a little worried about that 52, but there is some wind coming from that direction if you remember the kickoffs pushing all the way to the back of the end zone, so that clearly helped as well.
Indeed.
Duke Johnson, the Houston ball carrier.
All right, 20-14. We got 7 minutes and counting here.
4 yards on the pickup.
Turn around, give it to David Johnson. He's up the middle. It takes a big-time shot from Harrison. So hard to see the numbers, but at least Harrison's got a little bit of hair coming out of the back of his helmet, I can tell. Left side, he's right at the line to gain. I think he might have fallen forward, and he did. They're going to give him first down yardage. Vernon was over there. He's just going to fall ahead for the first down.
Hey, Nick, welcome in. Glad you made it.
Indeed, welcome, Nick. 20-14 here, 6:12 and counting to play. It's our first playoff game here in our 2020 Perfect World redo. Figured we would start with the Browns. Back to pass. Now he's going to take off. Deshaun, 35-40. He's going to try to juke, and he's going to get hit hard. Holds on to the football. Lucky for him. You don't want your quarterback taking shots, although I guess he can't get hurt.
That's true, but yeah, Deshaun Watson would be wise to slide there even so.
Up the middle, huge hole for Duke. He's into Browns territory down to the 43, Duke Johnson.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. A gain of 15. First down, Houston.
Spin side, throwing it. Wow, interesting arm angle there, but he fires a strike to Bells, and that's a first down to the 29. Wow.
Yeah, very nice power out of that throw. That's hard to do on that kind of an arm angle and that kind of a body position. Gets quite a bit of zip on it.
Left side, nice tackle there by Delpit, at least to slow him down until the cavalry could come help out. Good angle there from your safety.
Yeah, certainly.
Double tight end to the left side, 2 receivers right. Watson back to pass. Now he's going to fire to the left side. Good short tackle right over there. Greedy Williams at the 22. It's going to bring up 3rd and short.
Hey, Kevin, welcome.
Nick, I think the
They
Cardinals
did.
squeaked
They
in.
did.
Yes, they're
Yes.
the last seed. Yes, they squeaked in.
We watched the game they won to get in. They had to win it. They had to have a little bit of help, but they did make it in at a 9-7, I believe, was their final record.
Yep.
And yeah, they were the 3rd team from the NFC West to make it in behind the Seahawks, who were really quite good. I think they were 14-2.
Yes.
And then the 49ers, who were, I think, 11-4 or something like that.
Yeah, I think they actually played the 49ers.
11-5.
I think they actually played the 49ers in the first round as well.
Right.
A division rematch. There's a couple division rematches in the playoffs.
Yeah, actually, it sets up almost all of this is one of the few that aren't, but most of the games are division rematches, I think.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, odd that kind of just shook out that way.
Because the
All right,
Chiefs are playing the Raiders. And, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. Just 2:45 and counting here. Got all 3 of your timeouts. No time to no time to hurry. Up the middle, nice little run there. About 3 more for Chubb, and he's flirting with a hundo here in the first half.
Yeah, that's a good first half for sure.
2nd and 11, or 2:11 now. 3rd and 5. Lots of time. I think we might get a holding call as he fires a strike to the right side.
Yeah, sadly that will be a holding. Yep. Seen a lot of those in this sim, and from a line that was one of the least penalized across the NFL, that's a bit surprising.
Yeah. Yep, Teller for sure not going to get that one. All right, down to the 2-minute warning, so 3rd and 15. How aggressive does Stefanski want to get? Running formation in there. Texans think they're going to run as they're crowding the box now. 9 up in the box. They're going to give it to Chubb left side. He's got the 20. You can see him holding that football with both hands, though. Did not want to fumble. Texans do call their first timeout. Browns will punt away and play defense here.
Jamie Gillen in punt formation for the Browns.
Yeah, it was interesting because 3rd and 15, I don't believe there are any runs like that, so that must have been a run-out clock for the Browns. So they're already kind of giving up on that drive, which was interesting. Probably not the strategy Stefanski was likely to use. I think a punt a punt there, from a few extra yards, probably not the standard you're looking for. When you could potentially convert and maybe have a chance at some points.
All right, empty formation, buck 48. They have 2 timeouts left. Back to pass, Watson. He's going to just check it down over the middle. He's got his receiver. It's Fuller, who had done just a real shallow drag. He's up to the 46, first down, Texans. Back to pass again, looking. Pocket starts to collapse. He's going to go outside. He's going to throw it out of the sack. Looked like Ogunjobi had wrapped around that outside and hit him right in the gut as he threw it away.
Yeah, Deshaun really lucky on that one that he didn't have a little bit more behind that, because that would have been picked up. Carl Joseph coming up to make a potential pick there.
Back to pass. Now he's going to take off. Whoa, Miles hits him right in the chest as he throws it out of bounds. Wow.
Yeah, this pressure on Deshaun has been there all day. They've been getting lots of pressure back there, making Deshaun Watson's life very difficult in the backfield. He's escaped a couple of times, but for the most part, they've kept him reined in.
Some motion coming. Watson back to pass again. Brown's just continuing to rush forward. A little check down over the middle. He's got Fells for just over the first down stripe. They're going to continue to go no huddle. Save the time or the timeouts. You got to pick that, Johnson. It hits him right in the hands, Kevin Johnson.
It was like hands underneath it and everything. There's no way he drops that.
Pressure coming as they're setting up a screen at left side. They get it off to Duke. Could have been a block in the back there, not called. But they're going to get that ball, and he's going to go out of bounds at the 29. So still maintaining their 2 timeouts. Pretty good drive here so far for the Texans, showing some 2-minute action. Back to pass, Deshaun. Now he's going to roll left side. He's getting chased by Claiborne. Firing it back, and it's picked. He threw it right into the hands. 30, 40. He's going to go all the way, and I can't even tell you who it is.
That's Money Mitch.
Money Mitch, 10 touchdown Browns. Let's go. Second pick 6 of the half.
Money Mitch now playing for these Houston Texans.
Right.
Before heading out the door, wants to give them a little bit of Browns love here, and what a nice play from Money Mitch, just ready for that as he sees Deshaun kind of winding up to throw it. He's like, that's going to go right over my head, and just has a little bit of a jump, gets the sure hands ball, and he's gone. There's like nobody was even going to come close to catching him.
Such a well-timed jump there too for Money Mitch. What a play there.
Yeah, that was just great awareness on his part to see Deshaun Watson getting ready to throw, recognizing the fact it was probably going to go right over his head, and just times it perfectly, and in a great position to take it to the house. And that's especially when you're about to get the ball back, when the offense can't get it done, the defense gets it done instead, prevents them from getting scores, and gives the Browns an opportunity for a double dip anyway.
Indeed. Wendell, we have not added John Johnson because this is still last year. We're recreating last year, so we will do all of that when we move into the offseason, but we're going to get through these playoffs first. And Soldier, this is the first playoff game, so we have not yet seen the outcome of the Ravens playoff game yet. Although we are going to do a double header here, so right after this one we'll do one of the NFC games as well. If you guys have a favorite choice, Kit and I are open to suggestions.
Yeah, throw it in there if you've got a game in particular for the wild card.
Pressure coming. Oh, he ran right by him. Gustin, 25. He's across the line. That's illegal, and it's going to be flagged as he threw that ball from almost the 26-yard line.
That wasn't even close to the line. I don't know what Deshaun is doing. He's got tons of green grass in front of him, and suddenly he decides he wants to throw it forwards when he's got room in front of him. He would have gotten just as far as he threw it, but instead takes a penalty for an illegal forward pass as he's about 5 yards past the line throwing the ball. That's unrealistic, and Madden has done that a number of times. Yeah, that's an unfortunate play. You don't want to be doing that.
They're going to hand it off up the middle, and he's going to get almost all 15 yards of it, David Johnson, and they will call their second timeout. Now a fourth and short, just a punt. I have no idea why you'd call a timeout just a punt.
No, that's a very odd choice here.
It was the Browns who called timeout.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it was the Browns. You're right. That makes more sense.
All right, they just tell you that there's a timeout. They don't tell you who calls it until you see the little timeout things have gone away.
Right. Which you would think that would be an easy thing to just like Browns timeout instead of just timeout.
So 13 personnel with 13 seconds left. Doesn't look like they're going to get too aggressive. In fact, they just give it to Chubb, who angles his way, holding that ball So it's going to get him to 99 yards in the first half. What a half for the Browns offense. 2 pick sixes for the Browns defense. 1 pick six for the Texans defense. We've had a lot of fireworks here. And 30 minutes yet to play. And yeah, let's get it on right now. So how about that? Give yourself with that pick six a chance for a double dip, even though you didn't, well, technically you ended the half with the football, but not really.
Yeah, not really. I think this still would qualify as a double dip, even though it was your defense that did it, and they had enough, had to shut down the. But it's still. I think that or shut down the Houston Texans offense again. But I think momentum-wise in the game, the big terms of thing. I think converting here with the offense is going to feel pretty much like a double dip with the momentum you come out of half with.
All right, I formation, Janovich in front of Hunt. He's going to go at left side, breaking the first tackle. Then it looks like he got stuck on the backside of Wills. He's only going to get 3 after it looked like more could have been there.
Yeah, there was more there. He had a little bit of a hole, but he just couldn't quite get to it.
Turn around again. This time it's Chubb. Right side. He's going to try to stretch it, and he's going to lose yards back to the 28. Bradley Roby from Ohio State over there on the tackle now. A 3rd and 10. Double tight end left side. Chubb alone in the backfield. 5-step drop for Baker. Now he's going to fire over the middle. He's got a wide open Hooper. Easy first down to the 43.
And that's what all that success on the ground game does for you in the passing game. Even without it being play action, you've got opportunities to really strike because those lanes are going to open up when the defenders are expecting more of the run and are trying to press forward and take away some of those run lanes. The passing lanes really will open up as a result, even if it's not play action.
Baker, little drag to Beckham across the middle. He's going to break a tackle, and he's going to get near the first down up to the 48. Great little broken tackle there for Beckham.
Yeah, it was very nice.
4 yards. Complete to Odell Beckham.
Good run left side, Chubb. Breaking tackles, breaking another tackle. What balance for Chubb? Kid, I'm getting a phone call. Take over for a minute.
All right. All right, Baker back in the shotgun here. He's got both of his running backs on either hip. Takes the snap, surveying, and finds his receiver down the middle. That's going to be Higgins for a very nice pickup. As the offense here has really been quite productive so far on this drive. All of their playbook seems to be open to them here. And hand off to Chubb. He's going to exploit a nice little hole and make it down to about the 10, bringing up a 2nd and 2 here. For the Browns. They've got a lot of opportunity. They could go for the end zone here on 2nd and 2 and or try to get this first down. That pass got knocked away by the defense, which will bring up a 3rd and 2 here. Still lots of opportunity. Right. Go ahead, Phil.
I'm back. Thank you everyone. When Mrs. Nagy on Sports calls, you answer. That's going to be a first down to the right side, right at the 2-yard line. Looked like it was Higgins. It is first down inside the 5 for the Browns. Yeah, nice little conversion there from the 3rd and 2. You got a really nice play there out on the outside to Higgins. Don't have to go for the end zone there because you got the opportunity to pick up the first down. They do just that, and now they've got really good field position for this 1st and goal. Good time for a little comebacks route there. I'm usually not a huge fan of the comebacks, but that was well timed. 1st and goal. Turn around, give it to Chubb. Right up the middle. Touchdown, Browns. Let's go. Double dip, pseudo and fully intact now. 33-17. Browns have their eyes set on the division round of the playoffs. Yes, sir, and what an efficient drive from the Browns here. That was just really what you wanted to see. Firing on all cylinders, pass, play action, run, everything open to them, and very smart play calling from Kevin Stefanski, knowing what he needs to get, but also finding ways to keep this defense on its toes. And, wearing them down like that with a long drive to score yet again on a double dip, that does a lot to take away from the psyche of the defense, and it will hurt the Texans. They're going to need a big spark to get back in this one, and it's just what the Browns need and just what the Browns want. Absolutely. Yeah, you're right, Wendell. Baker hasn't really had to push the ball down the field yet. And his interception was on a really pretty short throw, too. He wasn't like he was forcing something deep, so... Yep. And that's what the defense is giving him right now. Yeah, I think that's part of the game plan here. They really haven't needed that because they've been so dynamic and efficient with what they have called. Yeah, the run game has been as good as we've seen it in a while.
Yes, the run game in particular has been very much the mechanism making this thing go.
If you go back and if you choose to watch the game again later, go back and watch some of the highlights as Johnson's going to run for 7 yards and a first down here. On that running touchdown, he read a really good, that overhead shot, really just such a good view of the line just pushing Houston into the end zone.
Yeah, and
Taylor in particular, you just watched him like, I'm just going to walk my guy 3 yards into the end zone. Come behind me, Nick.
Yeah, absolutely, and that's what the punishment of having a very established run game and kind of beating those defensive linemen off the ball all game has done. It makes it much easier to push them off the ball when they're tired and they know they're going to get beat.
Little slant from the right side that time is going to be caught by Fells. His 4th catch again got cut this week. Did Darren Fells.
Oh, what a hit from Myles Garrett outside there. Just sure tackle, kind of launches himself into the tackle, and oh man, that was a big hit.
Huge play there. Across the middle, and they're going to get the first down again, though. Just a little bit too much space in that zone. That's Duke Johnson out of the backfield, taken down eventually by Kevin Johnson.
First down, Texans.
Back to Pat. Nope, just kidding. He's going to give it to Duke again, and Duke's going to go up past the 40. So pretty efficient day for Duke. 6 carries, 34 yards. So yeah, for those of you who are on the chat, there's a little slant to the left side that's going to be caught for another first down, short gain. For those of you on the chat, tell us if you would like to have Seahawks Cardinals, 49ers Cowboys, or Panthers Buccaneers, and we'll do that one right after this one. Those are your 3 choices. Again, Seahawks Cardinals, 49ers Cowboys, Panthers Buccaneers.
And that one's going to count as a sack, even though it wasn't much of a sack, and it's going to put Myles Garrett in the zone. But another nice edge contain play here from Myles, and as he comes in and just comes off his block, sees Watson trying to escape up the climb up the pocket and escape, and just lays a hit down just like he did earlier. That was nicely played for Myles Garrett, putting him in the zone with another sack.
A little dangerous too. It looked like Deshaun was trying to raise that arm to be throwing. So maybe it was more of a traditional sack. Pressure getting crushed. Oh, it's picked. This time it's Denzel. Nobody's going to catch him unless somebody's got an angle, and they do, and they catch him down at the 50. Duke Johnson chased him down. Sorry, I got a little bit overexcited, but how about the Warden with a huge pick down to the 50? Let's go.
You know, this defense has just been finding ways, even in drives that have been going for, long periods, finding ways to come away with the ball, and such an opportunistic defense, showing it yet again here today with their 3rd turnover. And that one is just very decisive when you're up 17 and you've got you just completed the double dip, giving it back to your offense at the 50. Talk about a way to really seal a game.
Absolutely. Again, that was all set up by the pressure. That pocket was collapsing. Miles' side was collapsing. And Watson had to throw that thing out of there. It was kind of a wobbler, and just Ward made a play on the football, and Cooks didn't.
Yep, and that, no.
And Baker's going to give it right back. Hargreaves jumps the route. Not sure why you need to be throwing the football there.
Yeah, there was really no need for that. Very unfortunate to take away all that momentum that Ward just gave you, giving the ball right back on the drive, and the defense, who was already on a long drive, it feels like, very quickly has to go back out there. Not what you want. But I was going to say that really does highlight earlier what you were talking about, highlights how important the D rush is, the pass rush is from the D-line to help the coverage and vice versa. When both are clicking, that's so dynamic, and that's where turnovers come from.
It's definitely a symbiotic relationship. Right side this time, Ward's going to make a good tackle.
Hey, Tilton, welcome in.
Indeed, welcome, Tilton. Trips to the left side. Watson in the shotgun. He's going to give it up the middle. Oh, he's going to be smacked down. B.J. Goodson got into that hole before Duke did. Nice tackle for B.J.
And that symbiosis, I think, in particular, is why this free agency is so exciting. I think we're really going to have something to work with here now.
Oof, that one was thrown into double coverage and lucky to be incomplete, as it looked like Ward could have picked it again.
But nice to get off the field with a quick 3 and out. That's exactly what this defense needed. They were already kind of exposed on a longer drive. Getting a stop there is important and kind of mitigates that the momentum that the Texans picked up off of that inadvisable throw over the middle from Baker, but so it doesn't really come out to hurt them there, and they're kind of back with the ball here, which gives them another opportunity to really seal this game away.
Agreed. Trips to the right side. Hooper tight to the left. Hunt on the left hip of Mayfield. He's going to go back to pass. He's going to shuffle. He's going to fire right side. He's got his receiver open past the 40. That looked like Landry out of the slot.
That's Higgins.
It's actually Higgins. Man, so hard to see the difference between the 2 and the 0 with the color rush.
Yeah, it is hard to see that. That is the downside with the color rush. But Higgins quietly putting together a very nice day out here, finding spots, openings in the defense to take advantage of, and getting open for Baker to hit downfield. He's had a very nice day in this one.
Yeah, nice play design. Beckham was going deep, just drew everybody out there with him. Nice little long square out, easy throw, easy catch. Left side now, it's Beckham. He's going to pick up just a couple up to the 48-yard line, sets up a 2nd and 5.
And I'm surprised with the lead they have here, they haven't been relying more on this very explosive run game that's been so good for them in this game.
Play action, watch out, and he rolled right into it. There's that boot action again. 2nd sack of the day for Merciless. Other side of the formation, but the same exact play type as he got rolled right into it there. Welcome, Sean. Exactly. We're happy to have you back in Ohio. Go Browns. Little dump off on a 3rd and 15. Kareem Honey's going to fight. He's going to get real darn close. He got 11. He's going to be about 3 yards short there. Nice run after the catch for Kareem.
But unfortunately, just a little bit of a move there. He should have just kept running to the outside once again. We're going to watch this. If he continues to run to the sideline here, right here, he's got the room to get the first down. Instead, he makes that little bit of a cut there, which allows the defender to make the tackle short of the first of the yard to gain. Guarantee you he makes that if he just keeps running.
Gillen's going to punt this thing from midfield, angling it to the right side. Not a great punt as it's going to go out at the 18. Could have tried to coffin that thing a little more there, Jamie, but it's going to be a first down here. Still down by plenty.
And it's still inside of the 20, though, which is better than, a touchback in that spot. So,
yep.
Not the best, but certainly better than some of the alternatives.
Yeah, that was definitely a head-scratcher view. I mean, they gave him $18 million, so I guess that makes it easier, but yeah, I'm not sure why Galladay chose the Giants.
Yeah, that's not the team I would be going to if I were Galladay. I think that team is not going much anywhere unless they find. Well, we'll see. Are they going to replace Jones? What are they doing there? He's so unreliable. Such a turnover machine. So
across the middle, and Fuller's going to drop the drag route now. A 3rd and 7 upcoming. Hey, welcome on, Calvin. Appreciate you being here. Pressure coming right side. They try to check it down to the right side. He's going to go nowhere. Great tackle in space by Carl Joseph. 4th and 7, punt upcoming.
Yeah, this defense continues to find ways to get off the field when they need to. And that's really important in a game that you're built to win. If you can get yourself off of the field as the defense, prevent them from scoring and preserve the lead. As the offense needs to reciprocate, and particularly they really should be going back to the run game. That's really what got them to this lead, and there's really no reason, especially now when you want to burn clock, not to be running the ball. So hopefully we'll see a lot more of that here.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Dorsey who indeed.
Yeah, we are. Yeah, Andrew Berry is a wizard. That's why I said lock him and Stefanski up for a decade, like right now.
Absolutely. I could not sing those two's praises anymore. They are just magical what they've done here. It's been quite the transition.
In a crazy season, no doubt. It wasn't even a normal season. Left side Hunt, and he's going to get a few yards. Or Chubb, rather. I'm not sure why his X Factor wasn't on there. Yeah, I was surprised by that too, Tilted, only because he turned down more money to go to Baltimore or Kansas City, which seemed really odd.
I actually have a theory as to why that is. He's always maintained that he likes, Pittsburgh, likes the Steelers. I think there's 2 reasons, though, that he doesn't go to Kansas City and he doesn't go elsewhere for more money. It's because this is not the offseason to be the free agent. It's next season. That's why he does a 1-year deal. The other piece of that, too, is because think about the situations he's got in Kansas City versus what he's got in the Steelers. He's kind of that number 2 receiver with the Steelers. Potential to kind at times be the number one. He doesn't have that situation anywhere else, and in a year where production is going to be absolutely king, he's not looking to be the number 3, number 4 receiver in Kansas City and not get the yardage and the statistics to get a big contract when the cap goes way up.
Okay. Excellent point there, Kit.
That is betting upon the fact that Big Ben can get it done with his bit of a rubber band arm at this point. So we'll see if and of course he's got to catch the ball because Washington and Juju and all of them were kind of suffering the dropsies late in the season. So he's got to produce as well, and he's got to trust that Big Ben's going to get it to him and not really fall off. So we'll see what happens.
Absolutely.
It is a bit of a gamble for sure, though.
Welcome on, Jesse. Appreciate you being here. Back to pass Watson now as they are down. Oh, it's almost picked again in the middle. B.J. Goodson jumped the route that time.
And again, Watson getting pressured by Myles Garrett on the outside in his face, kind of in his lap by the time he's thrown that ball, and that leads to an almost interception again.
Absolutely. Pressure coming, and they got him. A rare blitz from Kevin Johnson, and they were not ready for it. Sacked back to the 8, Kevin Johnson.
No, he was so quickly to the backfield there, comes in unblocked, and he's so fast, and Watson just was not ready for it. The minute he gets his eyes up downfield, man's in his face. He's about to turn to throw the ball to his dump off here, and Kevin Johnson right there before he can do anything with it.
Indeed, on 3rd and 17. I don't know. I like this, Jesse. I like trying to figure out what you're actually trying to say. Drake Tom, a great free agent signing. I don't know what that means. Oh, it's almost picked as he shovels it off to David Johnson. He would have walked right into the end zone that time. Wow.
Yeah, I'm not sure what you're getting at there, Jesse, either.
And then he's like, Galoos, do it. And I'm like, what? What is happening? Makes more sense. We've all had those talk-to-text fails. This one's just extra entertaining is all. Because you're doing it for 27 people.
Right.
All right, double tight ends to the left side. Let's just suck the air right out of this football. Pitch it left behind that strength. Whoa, great tackle and maybe a hold as well.
It might be a face mask on this. Oh, nope, that is the hold.
Ugh,
I thought I saw a hand up near the face mask, but in fact, Harrison Bryant, as we've dubbed him, Abercrombie, with the inadvisable rookie penalty.
1st and 20, and clock is continuing to run at least. Right side Chubb, big hole, 45, carrying that ball in both hands, no fumbles allowed. He's up to a $142 on the day now.
Yeah, huge run from Nick Chubb. I think he had more grass to run with on the outside, but he chooses to cut it up the middle. Still gets in the very nice production there.
Right up the middle, Hunt, and he's going to fall forward, pushes his way over the top of J.J. Watt for a first down, Browns.
And I can't say enough about the effort from Hunt. That's his calling card, what he did all last season, keeping those feet driving for extra yards.
And I love the fact that they're letting that clock, even now, he didn't snap that until there was 4 seconds left. Usually that chew clock mode comes in later, but for whatever reason, they've got it going now.
And Nick Chubb in the zone for us is huge.
Absolutely, right side Chubb. Breaking tackles, he's up to the 40. Give him another 2 yards. Now 23 carries, $150, and 2 touchdowns from your offensive leader. And he has just carried this team so far here today.
Yes, Sean, high football IQ is absolutely what they're looking for on this team, and they got a number of them with this free agency. I'm very excited about it.
3rd and 2, little 3-step drop, fires a slant, and it's almost picked.
Ooh, very fortunate that was not picked. Baker throws it directly to the wrong team and kind of stone hands there to prevent the pick. But
fake punt! Gillen is going to go down. He was going to throw it. And then he took a sack back to the 46.
And that's just ugly. That is not at all what the Browns would choose to do. If you're going to go for it on 4th and 2, bring out your dynamic offense, Baker Mayfield, your dynamic running backs. Don't ever try to throw the ball with Jamie Gillen. I don't know why Madden thinks that's a thing, but that's not a thing. The Browns would never do that. Never, ever.
Wild. That was wild. I was sitting here, even on 3rd and 2, why are you throwing the ball? Let alone 4th and 2.
And why do you need to fake it anyway? You're up 17.
There's a broken tackle, and lucky that Harrison was there. Otherwise, that's a house call immediately after. That would be a little flip of momentum.
Oh, for sure.
You know that Madden likes to make it tight at the end of these games.
They do, but like up 17 points. Why? I mean, okay, I can understand going for it maybe, but if you're going to do it with your offense. Certainly not a fake punt. That is just unbelievably stupid.
Yes, and unfortunately, that is not something that we can legislate out of the playbook, gang. We
love
have zero control. We have zero control over the special teams look.
I would take that. I would take that away right now.
Yeah, would
stop this game and say no, no more.
If you're gonna run a fake punt, at least snap it to the up man or something. But yeah, not a pass from the punter. Huge drop, and Miles is chasing him now. Miles in the 30, chases him down, actually breaks the tackle, and then Money Mitch takes him down at the 23. He's going to end up getting 5. Good pursuit from Miles, though, never gave up on the play.
Yeah, that's something Miles certainly does. He never gives up on plays, which you have to appreciate for him.
Across the middle, and they're going to get it on 3rd and 2, a nice little angle route to Duke Johnson. Yeah, I mean, especially as you look at it now, View, it was very clear. Yeah, absolutely his loss, George. It was very clear that Barry was not going to give somebody over $15 million a year, especially an edge player. And so Watt was like, cool, then I don't want to come there. Yeah.
But the fact that Cleveland was on the finalist list of teams to come to is very telling. And you're right, Cleveland very much is a destination. You can tell very much in this free agency that's the case.
Yeah, when you got dudes taking less money to come there. He's rolling now. He's at the 10. He's at the 5. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Watson. So the bad fake punt very quickly turns into 6 the other way now. Under 8 to play. Hold on to your butts here, Cleveland.
Yeah, my guess is they didn't want to pay any more for J.J. Watt than they were going to pay for Olivia Vernon, who he was going to come out to replace. And when his market went above that, they stuck to their guns and said, "This is what we're willing to play. Come play for us." You know, as a place to win a ring and really cement your legacy even more. But he chooses not to, and you know that's. Unfortunate for, I think, both sides personally, but, you know, I think he feels he made the right decision, so that's, you know, he can't take away from that. That's his choice.
So absolutely his right to do that. And it'll be our right to gloat about it when we're in the Super Bowl and they didn't make the playoffs.
All right, now back to the run game, please. Nick Chubb in the zone.
Please. Give him the football. 7:55. Your lead is down to 10. Or play action left side, and he's going to get it off. And he's got to complete down to the 45. What a throw! Hooper down there on that second level of the concept route, 20 yards. Interesting choice on first down.
Yeah, interesting indeed. You know, rolling the dice here from Kevin Stefanski. It works this time, but I wouldn't be going to that well too often, especially with Nick Chubb in the zone, and especially with the lead you still have, but you know is now somewhat at risk. You need to really run out clock here.
7:22 and counting. Baker in the shotgun, still snapping it with about 12 seconds up the middle. Hunt. He's got a first down run. Huge Hunt there. Huge run for Hunt, and he's up to 86 yards now. You may get both your running backs over a Hunt, though, today, which would just be awesome.
That would be awesome. They have really been the show in town here today. They've been great, both of them, and just finding great holes. You can't give enough credit to this offensive line, who has really been showing out throughout this game. We're going to watch as the blocks here. Look at Petonio out there in front of his running back trying to find a block. I mean, just what you want to see from this agile and very dynamic offensive line, and that's what we need to be doing right there.
That's that zone scheme. Get out there and block somebody. Until you find somebody, go find somebody. That time Hunt's going to lose a couple of yards. Shooting the gap, Justin Reed, the safety.
46-yard line.
13 personnel again here on the 2nd and 13. Baker's straight drop. He's got Hunt or Chubb if he wants him. Instead, he's going to go for the first down. Nice 14-yard gain on a 2nd and 13. Hooper just catches first downs. That's all he does.
Yeah, that levels concept really works out for him there in that spot as Hooper comes open just past the sticks, and Baker finds him and picks up a nice first down on 2nd and 13. And now it's time to get back into that run game. Let's go. Or not.
Pass. Left side, the little bench concept. This one's going to be Harrison Bryant up to the 24. It's, very puzzling here. Again, unfortunately, there's no way to throw them into chew clock mode until, I guess maybe they don't have a big enough lead now. I don't know, maybe they're back into normal or something. when they were up 17, and that's going to be dropped by Hunt on the little square out to the right side. 3rd and 4 and stopping the clock. Yes, whatever the little mechanics of Madden are weird to figure out, because I know they won't traditionally go into chew clock mode until there's 3 minutes left, unless they have a big lead. Oh, what a play by Beckham, coming back to the football. 1st down, Browns at the 11.
That's what Beckham does so well. He's such a dynamic route runner, but there he senses he needs to come back to his quarterback to present a target. He's well past the sticks. He knows he'll pick the first down up, and him coming back to the football here allows no defender to have a spot to make a play on the ball, because he's working actively towards the ball, and absolutely crucial from your dynamic weapon, your veteran out on the edge.
Double tight end, Zayan Janovic in the game. We're under 4:30. Now it's Chubb up the middle, bullying his way, breaking some tackles, but more importantly, breaking some clock. 2nd and 8. Still not sure why they won't wait to snap it. Turn around, give it again to Chubb. He's got a hole, 5, fighting his way. He's down. He's got a 1st down at the 1. Actually, maybe the best possible outcome. We're going to take some more clock away here.
Yeah, there's that.
The points.
There's that run game we've been begging for. That continues to run the clock, and Nick Chubb in the zone is huge.
Hunt, middle, touchdown Browns, and that should seal it. What a response drive there by the Browns, and this run game has just been absolutely dynamic today. 3:32 on the clock, and the Browns go back up 16.
Yeah, crucial drive here from the Browns, chewing a lot of clock, finding the run game when they need to, and still passing the ball. But hopefully this next drive they'll be a lot more run heavy. They still have Chubb in the zone, and a lot more damage to be done on the ground game, I think.
What a drive there. Again, I don't know if you saw the little play breakdown at the top. Browns have 40 runs and 30 passes. You love to see that.
Absolutely.
We've tried really hard to get it to do that.
Yes, we spent many an hour working on this playbook, trying to get it to find that balance. And this has been the just rewards, the fruits of our labor showing out on this one.
All right, let's see if Watson wants to give our defense a little bit more juice here, a little more momentum with another interception or maybe some sacks. Left side just going to dump it off to Duke. Whoa, what a shot there. Carl Joseph.
Wow. Wrecking ball coming in.
Yeah. What a hit now. Double tight ends left side, clock under 3. Motion now. They're going to send Duke. Actually, it's not Duke. He needs a breather. It's David Johnson now out to the side. Spinning Watson, rolling, evading pressure, throws it right at the line to gain, and a good tackle by Carl Joseph. Completes the ball, 2 fells, 3rd and 2 upcoming, but tick, tick, tick.
Tell you what, he was fortunate he wasn't past the line of scrimmage on that one. He was dangerously close again.
3rd and 2. Wasting a lot of time here across the middle. Just an easy little dump off and a wide open play there to Jordan Akins. That's going to bring us to the 2-minute warning here. Browns up 17 now. We got 2 minutes to play. That's awesome, Sean. Yeah, I haven't really fully said I'm not going to go. I've thought about it. I'm just not sure what that's going to look like this year, but that would be fun to go.
This year's draft might be one of the most odd in recent memory or of all time, really, because I think there might be some potential Hall of Famers that could go as late as 6th or 7th round, or even maybe not even drafted. There could be guys that are 1st round, 2nd round draft picks that are absolute failures. Just loss of a season from the college ranks. Is an interception from Harrison there. Very nice. The defense says we're coming away with this game. Yet another turnover. But sealing this game for sure. It's all over, and the Browns just have to run out the last little bit of the clock here.
Yeah, really interesting with no combine and weird pro days. Like it's going to be one of the toughest years to be an NFL scout.
Oh, for sure.
You really got to trust your guys and your tape and previous years, and how do you prognosticate a year's worth of growth that didn't happen, and those kinds of things.
And there's going to be lots of wild gambles, interesting potential for trades, interesting potential for really good value late, and or huge gambles that just don't pay off early. It could be very wild this draft.
Right, and I think honestly the way that the Browns have handled free agency, they've really put themselves in a position where they're going to have very, very few actual needs. So they're really going to be in a position to draft best player available pretty much every time if they want.
No, I think they will do that, and I think that's exactly the position they want to be in as the Browns pick up that last first down, put the game away. Game is going to end here on a kneel down, but that's exactly the position you want to be in. Just what the strategy should be. Fill your needs in free agency on bargain values, which they've done exactly that. And now they're in a position where they've got a comfortable cap situation and the ability to come in and purely draft off of best player available, which is how you build, dynasties.
Yep. Yeah, no, for sure. I would say the only real player that I still would like to see, and maybe it's coming, is just some Greedy Williams insurance, having another outside corner where Money Mitch had been for the majority of the season, just in case Greedy can't go or gets hurt again or whatever. But,
yeah, that or a veteran edge guy, sure, like a Houston or a Jadeveon Clowney or a Carlos Dunlap, one of those three potentially, if
sure,
you can get them on a bargain steal. Yes, I could see an outside corner, although the one nice thing about the versatility of bringing in Hill is that realistically you can get away without that because he can play on the outside, and he proved that. Now, the reason why he plays so dynamically in the slot, why they moved him there, because he had started on the outside. Not that he's not great at the outside, he's also just got some of the best quick area burst and acceleration, short area or small area burst acceleration, which is just huge in the slot. That's why he was the number one slot corner on the market.
Right. For sure. All right, Graham, I think Hill is not Greedy insurance. I think Hill is going to be an upgrade from Kevin Johnson, and he's going to be your slot corner.
Right, but in a pinch, or not even in a pinch,
yes,
I think he is a dynamic outside guy too.
True. If you're going to go 3 safeties and 2 cornerbacks, I think he could absolutely slide outside for sure. So, anyway, we'll talk more about that stuff later. I just wouldn't be surprised if you see the Browns take a receiver or a running back or a quarterback. Like, we don't even need a running back, but gosh, this guy, we can't not afford to take this, those kinds of things.
Yes, and I think that's what's exciting.
Similar to the way that we took Rashad Bateman the first year that we did an offseason. Like, we just can't not take him. Like,
right, and he ended up being great for us.
If he's there at 26, they're going to take Rashad Bateman, even though they don't need a receiver. So,
right.
For instance. Anyway, let's go ahead and get these stats out of the way. And then it looked like we had 2 votes for the Cowboys and 49ers. So, Kit will get that one cranked up here after this. So, Baker was not overly great today, but his team did come away with the victory. Actually, 20 of 30 for 228 and 2 interceptions. Deshaun Watson, of course, was worse, thankfully. 23 of 38, 225, and 4 picks. Running today, how about this? 27 for $168 for Chubb. Hunt, 16 for 88. 3 touchdowns for the 2 of them. Both of them of over 5.5 per pop. That's Browns football right there.
Yeah, the broken tackles, 9 broken tackles between the 2 of them, with another 81 yards after the contact. That's huge. It's almost 100 yards after contact. That's massive.
That's awesome for sure. All right. For the Texans, it was David Johnson, 12 for 52. Duke Johnson, 7 for 34. And Deshaun had 3 for 25. He also was able to get into the end zone. Catching the football today, again, wasn't the best day for Baker, but 5 for 86. Very reliable day for Hooper. Beckham with 4. Higgins with 4. Landry with 3. And then a couple of single spots there. 6 for Fells and 6 for Duke Johnson. 3 for Akins, Fuller, and Cooks. Again, not a huge day through the air for either team. Defensively speaking, Goodson leading the team with 13 tackles, 11 for Money Mitch and for Joseph. Sacks today, how about 2.5 more for your defensive leader? KJ had 1 and the other half went to Larry O. And then again, 4 picks today. Denzel, Harrison, Joseph, and Money Mitch. Joseph and Money Mitch, of course, is going to the house for touchdowns. Texans today were going to be led by their safety, Jordan Reed and Zach Cunningham, the middle linebacker. Lots of tackles by their defensive backs today in that running game. 2 sacks for Merciless. We saw both of them on no shuffle sacks today, just spinning on the bootleg on both of them. And then the picks were from Reed and Hargraves. Probably the only part of the game that you really want to have back if you're the Browns is some of those odd decisions from Baker to throw the football there. So,
and some of the play calling, situational football stuff.
Sure, yes, the fake punt Gillen pass. I'd already forgotten about it to put it out of my brain. So, anyway, we really appreciate everybody being on. Kid, anything to wrap this one up?
No, great playoff win from the Browns in the wild card. Kind of had some shades of the Steeler game. It felt pretty similar to that in a lot of ways.
Right.
It was just what a dynamic win for this team, and really firing on all cylinders, especially starting with that running game being just absolutely dominant out there. Both of the running backs getting going in this one and having big games, and that's the engine that makes this offense go. And sure enough, the offense responds, the defense responds when they need to with those massive interceptions. And what a game! It was a fun watch.
Absolutely. So again, Kit and I will do 49ers Cowboys here in just a moment. We'll finalize this video, and then we will launch a new one for that. So appreciate all the subscribers. Thanks to George and View and Calvin, our moderators, for being on today. Lots of good banter. And the Browns are headed to the divisional round of the playoffs. We will find out their opponent here over the coming days. But big day here for the Browns. And maybe, though, who knows? Maybe they will get to maybe they'll get to host a playoff game. I'm not sure. The Titans are the first seed there, Soldier. So appreciate you being on. Again, stand by here in a few minutes. We'll drop the first game of the NFC for Phil Nagy and for Kit Nagy. Today we'll get out of here the way we always do by saying,
Go Browns!